Well, it's not quite past midnight yet. And admittedly, I've been watching some YouTube to try and redirect my mind from the pain I have. I'm on 5 milligrams of Valium as well now, morning and night. I've just been researching the contradictions for the Valium, and it does, oh my God, my hair. It does say that some of the contradictions one of them can be insomnia. It's not exactly insomnia that I'm feeling right now. I can close my eyes like I tell everyone else to do in the house, and you keep your eyes closed until you feel like you are in the sleep. You just don't open your eyes again. I'm handling the grogginess a lot better now because the pain is usually around a 1 or a 2 when I'm taking the 5 milligrams of V, I like to call it. I don't like to call it the proper name. Today when I was at the doctor's office, I was laying down on one of the treatment beds. I fell asleep. While I was waiting for the doctor to fill out the paperwork, I sat up in a chair. I fell asleep. I'm so lucky what the doctor's surgery does for me. I manage to get myself to the doctors. Either my husband or my daughter drives me. My daughter's going through her very own hard time at the moment, so I'll try and talk to her tomorrow and explain to her that I am backing off a bit, not because I'm shitty with her, but because I want to give her a bit of space. She doesn't have much space in a 3-bedroom, 2-story townhouse that's less than probably 200 square feet. So I'll explain that to her tomorrow. So at the doctor's today, and then I sat up from the treatment room bed, sat up on the chair, because the doctor doesn't usually take long to fill out the paperwork. I fell asleep in the chair. So, yes, when I'm driving to and from the doctors, I'm the passenger, someone always drives me. I still take my sugar, by the way, and if it's under 5, well, obviously I have something to eat to bring it up a little bit so that I know I won't drop when I'm driving and have a hypo and endanger anyone. And I do that for the same reason when I'm on the V. It drives me itchy, and I forgot to ask today for an antihistamine, but I'll do that. I don't know, maybe again tomorrow. So I fell asleep. I'm getting used to that side of things. I'm not minding that side of things now. I guess too tonight I can't sleep. Not just because of the pain, because the pain at the moment, it's under 5. And it hasn't been that way for a long time. I'm really excited about my CPAP machine. I really want to get it home tomorrow because I want to start it tomorrow. So that means that 4 weeks from tomorrow's date will mean the 8th of October will be my bariatric surgery. I finally have a date on paper. That's if I start the bariatric surgery tomorrow. CPAP machine tomorrow. It's beyond the brain fog now. It's now called V fog. So, and I do this because I'm going to look back And I have already looked back on some of my videos that I've recorded, and wow, I sound off my rocker. And I do feel stoned. And to be honest, I was looking into my doctor's eyes, not today, yesterday when I went. And I couldn't really focus properly. I think if you've had V before, you understand where I'm coming from. Even someone on the other medication that I'm on for pain would understand. My big sister would understand exactly how I feel. She's experienced the same feeling, but it's a lot stronger. So, which means I got to ring her on the weekend as well, find out how she is. She suffers depression as well. She has to have a fusion done on her lumbosacral area, so she's got a lot to consider. She's got a lot going on in her life as well. So, so I'm hoping to start my CPAP tomorrow or Friday at the latest, so that at least 4 weeks, because I have to be on it for 4 weeks. I have to be on it, and then whilst I'm on it, I wear it at night time. It's my belief at night time when I'm asleep. And then what happens is I see the anaesthetics team, and I'm on it when I'm seeing them. And then when I see the nurse for all the final details, then I'm on it too when I see her. So throughout the whole 4 weeks when I'm seeing these specialists or department or different teams that are going to be involved in my bariatric surgery, I suppose they'll test my levels of oxygen then. The reason why I need to have this, had to have the sleep study done, and why I had to have the CPAP done is because of my oxygen levels. I have to maintain a decent level of oxygen or SpO2 in my bloodstream prior to surgery. Otherwise, they have to book an ICU bed for me just in case something happens overnight or for 12 hours or whatever the case may be. And then if I rock up at hospital to have the operation, there's no ICU bed, then it gets cancelled. So this is why the sleep study and the CPAP machine is imperative. Now I have it for 4 weeks. It's funny. I thought I was able to have a free trial for 2 weeks, but as it turns out, Rise sleep health professional sent me a message saying that the trial is $140, and that price will also come off the price of the machine if you need one. The thing is, I won't need one permanently. I only need one for the 4 weeks prior to the surgery. It's my weight, the pain medication, which is why I suffer the sleep apnea. So I can obviously get another test afterwards, which will obviously see if I've still got it or not. So I hate lying down to talk, but the thing is, it is the most convenient position and it's the most comfortable position that I find I can get into. I've never actually vlogged this time or the night before. I don't actually know what time it is, but the last time I watched a video on YouTube, it was 11:30ish, and that was now 10 minutes ago, so it's probably close to midnight, close to Thursday morning. So that's how it goes. So yeah, so it's going to cost me a little bit of money, straight up, but unfortunately, these are things I have to have done. So tomorrow, yeah, fork out 140. I've still got to see the, obviously the ketamine treatment was due on the 26th of September, ketamine infusion. Obviously that's going to change now. Either I'm going to try and bring it forward, or I am going to have to delay it till after the surgery, the bariatric surgery. So I don't know either way. To be honest with you, I don't care at the moment. The Valium's keeping things at a certain level, though I hate taking it. I was very terrified of taking it, but I've been on between half a tablet, which is I've been on 2.5 to 5 milligrams for about 40 days now. No, 20 days, because the pack comes with 20, and I have to half some of it, yeah. So I'm now on 5 milligrams twice a day, though, and this is what it does to me. So I'm nowhere near as scared to take it now as what I used to take it when I first took it. Well, because I wake up, and I've been waking up every morning, so I've just got to hold on now for another 4 weeks. Even if I had to wait a month and a half, well, that's what I have to wait. I'm this close now to having the surgery done. And that's another reason why I wanted to make this video. It's because I'm so anxious and excited, not anxious in a bad way, but anxious in such a positive way that I'm having the surgery done, and that other morbid obese people have had the same operation with 5 little laparoscopic cuts around the belly region, and they're out of hospital within 3 days. So my diabetes could take a turn around. I know it has before. I've come off my medicines once when I was in Concord Hospital in Sydney for my toe treatment. Came off them then. Blood pressure, cholesterol, as I said, diabetes, my back, my prolapse disc, my herniations, and my nerve impingements. The weight may cause less pressure to be put onto those prolapsed discs and nerve impingements, and therefore the herniations can reverse themselves. And then I've only really got the problem of nerves retaining memories, and you know, I'll get to that stage when it comes around. So let's get the bariatric surgery underway first, and I'm so excited about that, very excited. And I do want to take a second just to thank our great Lord above for making this happen. I know he didn't directly make it happen, but he's given me the strength inside to make it happen. And although I've had acupuncture to help my mental status and make that a bit stronger, I know he hasn't directly had involvement in helping me get to this stage. He has popped his hand out, and he says, you know, he has said to me, Bettina, you know, I mean, I haven't seen him physically do this. I'm trying to explain this in such a way that it doesn't sound like I've seen him. He physically told me. I know that God works in mysterious ways, and in my mind, God has given me the ability to be mentally strong, try and be emotionally as strong as possible, and as physically strong as possible to make this happen. So I have taken all my meds. I've not missed any. I'm very good with my insulin. My sugar levels have been wonderful for at least the last 4 months, 5 months. I'd probably be even closer to 6 months. So, you know, and all this, you need strength to be able to maintain. In the past, I never really had interest in taking my insulin or taking tablets. If I missed them, I missed them. They do call it something in the medical system, but I've forgotten what it's called. I think of it, I mention it. But over the last year, I have changed, and I've really sat down, and I have thought about bariatric surgery for some time now, but it's really only been over the last year and a half, year to a year, I think, really, that I've decided that, no, I want to go down this path. I'm going to go down this path. My life has to change. I have a daughter, I have a son, I have a husband who I love very dearly, and life is now my own. I have no other family commitments. My mum has passed away now, God rest her soul. She's in heaven with all the other family members on both sides. I don't have any commitments to her. It's just to my family now and to myself. So it's time now to do something for myself, and this is what it is. So, and you know, I have researched a lot about the gastric sleeve and the gastric bypass, and I'm glad I'm doing the bypass, which is 2/3 cut off and then the bottom part of your stomach then reconnected to the middle part of your bowel. So providing I have enough bowel in the middle region of my bowel, then they'll reconnect it. If not, the surgeon actually said they'll keep it as is, and then later on down the track, there might be a bit, I don't know, a little bit down the track, they'll do something else. So, but I'm just glad I'm having the surgery. As I tell everyone, that if I could possibly physically jump up and click my heels right now and show my excitement that way, I would, and that's what I would do. But when I lose the weight, and when my back condition gets a hell of a lot better, I will jump and I will click my heels up to the side, and I'll be a happier woman for it. I'm going to feel a lot sexier, a lot more empowered. I'm going to feel a lot better about myself, not just healthy, but mentally as well and emotionally. I'm going to be so glad that I'll be able to share my new body with my husband, wife and husband. You know, I'm sure you can appreciate what I'm talking about. I want to show him my new body to my son. Not my body to my son, but I want to show him that I'm thinking of buying a tricycle, 2 back wheels and 1 front wheel, and I'm going to ride a bike with him. Hopefully I'll be able to, you know, ride around the neighbourhood when our house is finished and being built. Well, not ours, it's our children's house. Lauren's, it's her first official house, so it's her house, not ours, and forgive me for saying that I've ever set the impression that it's ours. It's not. It's her first home. So hers and Boss's first home, but of course he's only 11, so he can't really pay for the house, can he? So we're going to help her pay for the mortgage, and she's decided that if we're going to move out, we're going to live together and live near where the house is being built, so that eventually when it's finalised we can take our time moving from the old house to the new house, and she's going to stay in the rented property and we'll just pay off the other house. So, and we can do that now that my husband's working. So, well, we've discussed a lot tonight, and I'm glad I'm filming this, because as I have said, I've done things like this before and I've gone back to watch them, and I've been very, very surprised at how I sound groggy because of the meds. But as I said, I am willing to feel this way for a little bit longer, because I'm 3/4 through that tunnel. The light is shining, and in the end of that tunnel there's a beautiful woman in this beautiful sexy dress, and then beside her is her husband holding her hand, and then her 2 children. So that's what I'm looking forward to most of all. Well, I'm still not tired, and I'm still thinking I'm feeling a bit of the insomnia from the actual V, so I'm going to try and cut it off here, and I'll add this to Thursday's video. And look, it wouldn't surprise me if it was already Thursday morning, 12 a.m. So hang on, we'll find out. Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 11:49 p.m.
So it's not quite midnight, so, but I will end it here because it's been 22 minutes by the time I get this finished. Thanks for listening, guys, and thanks for watching. I'm really aiming to get a few more subscribers. I've noticed that my videos are getting watched and liked, but they're not getting subscribed to. So if I could please ask you to subscribe, that would be fabulous. I mean, I'm far off 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I'm beyond that. And I am dedicated, and it's going to take me 2 years to get this YouTube page up and running, and that's fine with me. And that's another reason why I bought this iPhone X, because it's a great camera. I use it for a phone as well. I've got a cheap phone plan. I paid for it outright, which was great from my savings that I had from work when I was working prior to the injury. So list down below, guys, if you have any other questions. I just did a Q&A, which was quite popular actually. So I'm going to do another one. So I'm going to announce on Twitter over the next couple of days, hashtag ask Gold Coast Queenslander girl, and I will collate all those questions. I imagine there won't be too many, and I'll answer them again over one video. So take care. If I could ask you to like, give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also you may as well hit that little bell icon to the right hand side of that subscribe button, because then when I upload this video and every other video that I upload, you'll get notified. And it does work because I get notified of people that I follow. So love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. Cheerio, toodaloo, take care. The world is an oyster. Get to know it. Bye for now. Good morning, world. Hang on one sec. Just give me a second. Because this theory actually does work. And I think I'll stick to it for now on. But I'm going to have to get some polarized ones. So, last night, let's talk about it. I didn't get to sleep until about 3 o'clock in the morning. And funny enough, I'm not tired. I woke up, as usual, in excruciating pain. And honestly, I don't know. It reminds me of the time I had my son. He was born by C-section. And what happened there was I was on a drip, one of those pushy things, and no matter how much I could push, I was in pain. And it wasn't just the pain from the C-section side. It was also pain from my whole body being just laying there in the one position. Nurses tried everything. They tried to slide me onto my side. They tried to put pillows underneath me. No matter what they did, overnight, it was painful. So, this is where my memory comes in. What I think it is I've been laid in the same position for so long, for so many hours, in this case 6 hours, without having to move because of my heavy pain medication. That's where I think the problem lies. It is also my back, obviously, but not entirely my back. So what do? There's nothing I can do because I'm waking up. I suppose I could take a Panadol or Nurofen. I can't take Nurofen because I'm already on Mobic, which is an anti-inflammatory drug. Prescribed one though, a strong one. I could take a half a Valium, but what's the use of doing that? Because I take 5 milligrams in the morning now. I take 5 milligrams at night, 8:30 and 8:30 in the morning, and I'm a stickler for that time of the morning and the night to take my meds, because when I've been hospitalized, it's always 8 o'clock in the morning or 8:30, or it's always 8 o'clock at night or 8:30 at night. So I've never been one to take my medication really late. I take it religiously in the morning and the night. The only time I've not done that was when I was on holidays and I didn't set my alarm by mistake and I woke up, I was in sheer agony, and you can't do that. You've got to take, the reason why you've got to take drugs regularly like this, prescribed medication like this, so that you can keep the pain under control. It's a beautiful day on the GC today, look. There's not a cloud in the sky. But as usual, I am remitted to bed. I have to stay in bed because the drugs make me tired, and I'm virtually tired enough to go back to sleep. I have to go to see the CPAP people today. I'm excited about that. Hopefully I will be able to go and pick up a machine today and bring it home for the trial, 4 weeks. And if I can, I'm going to ring Kathy at the bariatric clinic and tell her that tonight will be my first night on the CPAP machine. It was recommended. I do have, I think I've mentioned this, I do have sleep apnea, but it's been put down to my weight, my medication, and the positions I sleep in. So that makes sense. I have expressed also how excited I am for the bariatric surgery to take place. And I've never actually been able to look myself in the face like this and think to myself while making a video, wow, Bettina, you're not too bad looking, as I am now. But that's because I know that something good is in the making. Something good is about to happen. And that's my bariatric surgery. I'm so happy and I'm so blessed, and I cannot wait. I have now got permission from the doctors and the nurses and the hospital to take you along with me on the ride. The thing is, I cannot show nursing staff's faces. I can record their voices. I can do the same with the doctors and any visitors, or if I'm taking the video outside my room, then I have to, of course, black out their faces or do whatever I have to do. If I'm in a shared room, then I have to do that as well. So there you go. So I'll be able to take you along on the ride. My thoughts for today, yay! Bambi's look. Yes, it's okay. Nana's excited. Nana's excited. Because today is CPAP day, and in 4 weeks' time, it may mean my surgery. And in 4 weeks' time, we'll make it. Let's see the date. Let's just see the date, Bambi girl. It will make it around October the 8th, I believe. That's September. Now I can see in these glasses because these are my son's glasses. And, hang on, bear with me. October. Oh, it doesn't turn out. Oh, it's the 2nd of October. Yay, even better. So that's the surgery date. But that's if everything goes well today and I end up bringing home a CPAP machine with me. So wonderful, 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 wonderful news. And I'm very excited about the news. I'm very excited about me having the bariatric surgery. And I cannot thank our great Lord and Jesus Christ above enough for giving me the strength to get this far. So there you have it. Because I made last night's video, because I basically, well, there you go, that was my answer solved. Because I woke up this morning and did some filming, I'm not going to film as much now. I think I'm going to sit back and I think I'm just going to relax for a little bit prior to having to get ready for my CPAP appointment. So there you have it. All right, guys, girls, I will obviously see you again soon. I hope you enjoy today's and early hours of this morning's vlog. It's Thursday. We're past hump day. Tomorrow's Friday and the weekend. So you guys out there haven't got long to go. Love you guys. Take care. Please, I'm asking you to subscribe if you find yourself continuing to watch my videos. Thumbs up and ding dong, because I'll be home to make those videos for you and to send them your way as long as you hit that notification button. Take care. Toodaloo. Chat to you later. Cheerio. See you soon. Can you hear the noise? The wind? It's got to be stuck in its nostril. While I'm breathing in, sorry, this little flap in my throat, back of my throat. Oi, what are you doing? Leave it alone. Actually, stays open and allows the oxygen to continually flow through my system. And this is what a CPAP machine is. I'll show you a little bit about the machine. Babby's finding it quite fascinating. And you have a tube and it goes to your nose. You have certain other ones as well. You can have ones that cover your nose and your mouth depending on how you sleep. But through my sleep study, it was ascertained that I breathe more so through my nose than I do my mouth, even though I wake up with a dry mouth. So tonight will be my first night sleeping with my CPAP machine. I'll record a little bit more once I get settled into bed. At the moment, I'm a little bit uneasy because it's taken me a lot to actually get used to this thing. It's actually funny because your nose, throat, and ears are all connected. I can actually feel air come out of my mouth when it's pushing air in. It's not actually oxygen, by the way. It's just normal air that gets humidified, and it allows me to breathe properly. So I'll be back with you shortly. I've got to sort something out, and then I'll be back. Hello to my dearest sister Barbara. Just wanting to send you a little message with my CPAP machine on. I finally got it. So 4 weeks from today will be the date that I have my surgery, which turns out to be the 2nd of October. So I have a date now, I just don't have a time. And now that I've got this machine, there won't be any need to go to the ICU after the bariatric surgery. So yes, I'll send you some more photos of the actual machine. You'll have to have your data on. Hope you're well. Hope you're feeling okay. I know you've got some hard times ahead of you too, but you're a strong enough person. You'll get through it, sis. You'll get through it. Love to you all there in Sydney. Take care and see how you feel. Still trying to get used to this machine. We'll speak soon. Until then, see ya. Good afternoon, YouTubers. I'm just laying back, taking in the beautiness of the Gold Coast and breathing in my machine. I had next to no sleep last night. I had my poor son who slept with me to keep me monitored. I don't think he had much sleep either. It's difficult because, can you hear this? That's what happens if the machine stops sensing that I'm breathing through my nose, and it sort of pushes the air back. So when I was sleeping last night and I started breathing through my mouth, what would happen is it would really force the air in. It would get higher and higher and higher until I finally took a breath in through my nose. So it's going to be a short one today, or I could take it off for a minute. I'll pop it off for a minute in a second. I'll turn the machine off and we'll have a chat. So I think that's right. Yep, I turned it off. Okay. So it was quite difficult last night actually trying to breathe. Trying to find my lip balm. This one we'll have to do. Because your lips get really dry too, my mouth gets really dry. And obviously that's because I'm a mouth breather. So I may have to go back to CPAP Direct and get them to give me, that's so much better. I'm not promoting it, but that's what I use. Why do they do that? Oh, that's why. Anyway, it's Nivea Pearly Shine. It's got a bit of a pink shine to it, as you could probably tell. So getting back to CPAP, it sort of did keep me awake last night, but I'm now going to have a bit of a rest. I've got all my medications on that I need to have changed over. My patch was due to be changed over today. I'm just having a cash day today. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm going to try and have another sleep now because I am tired. My son will obviously go to bed earlier tonight because he's hardly had much sleep, and my daughter's taking her turn tonight to actually sleep with me. So yeah, so it's been recommended that because I need to make sure I do have this as much as possible, they want someone to sleep with me to sort of give me a nudge if I snore. And that means that this machine isn't on anymore. Well, I shouldn't snore with it on, sorry. So that's what my daughter's going to be doing tonight. And my husband said he won't be able to do it because he's working. And I said, well, you'll have to do it on nights that you aren't working. The trouble is he snores a lot too, and I can hear him through my room. By the way, we don't share each other's bed yet because he snores so loud I don't get sleep, and he reckons I fart in my sleep and I stink. So that's why we don't sleep in the same bed. However, when we get to a new place, that's when things are going to have to change. We're getting a king size bed and we will start to sleep together again. So, but of course we'll have the spare room, and if he does night shifts he can always go down to the spare room to blah blah blah, but that's not what I'm here about today. So yep, so I am about to have a bit of a snooze and I'm going to listen to Audible. So there you have it. I've got a few books downloaded so far. I'm going to take a pick, and I'm also going to have a look at a new YouTube channel that's got to do with crime. So for now, I say toodaloo cheerio, but I will be back sometime today or tonight to have more of a chat. So until then, toodaloo cheerio, see you soon. Wow. I haven't seen much difference in using this yet. I'm still tired, still exhausted, but to be honest, it's very annoying. It's quite dark in this room, and I apologise for that. But I've got the mood on relaxed, so it's relaxing me. Yeah, right. I've slept most of the day because of my pain relief. I only wanted to make a brief appearance on here today, so here I am. It wouldn't be very interesting watching me like this, so say a quick hello, a quick bye-bye, thumbs up, hit the notification, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks guys, until next time. Just laying around. My CPAP machine, I can't really talk with it on, so I've got to take it off. Oh, it blows charming air. Can you hear it? Can you see me? I haven't got much to report today, guys. I've been very tired. I haven't been sleeping well because I had to have this on at night time. I have to have this on every time I sleep, so I am tired today, very tired. So I thought I'd have a quick check-in. I don't know what my vlogs are going to look like, but I don't know, I'll sort something out. Wow, 50 seconds is my shortest yet. And look at my eyes, they look tired. It's because I am tired. I'm breaking out. Oh my God, Father. Da 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 da. And I'm off my rocker, as you could probably see. Guys, it's going to be a quick visit today. I hope the world is all good and alive. I do thank and praise our great Lord above for allowing me another day to wake up. I don't have any pain. And let me get one thing straight. I'm only on this CPAP machine because I need a prior operation. I don't have cystic fibrosis or anything like that. So I just want to make that clear, because there are a lot of people out there with CF that need oxygen, and this is not oxygen. This is just air that is generated so that when I stop breathing during the night, this forces air down into my up into my nostrils, down into my airways. That's why it's very difficult to talk with it. So that's why I'm not going to talk for long. I apologise for looking this way. I know I look terrible, but I'm not well. But I aim to get better very soon. My operation is the 2nd of October. I'm going to send a message to my sis to tell her. So, love you all, love the world. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and even dislike if you don't like my videos. That at least tells me what else, something, I don't know. If you don't like my videos, at least I can think about what else you will like. But for now, it's just this type of stuff. Hang on. The machine is so quiet. It's unlike any other machine I've heard before. I used to care for a lady who had cystic fibrosis, and she had a machine going to it. Well, when she had to go to bed, she had to have the full-on mask on because she did stop breathing. I think she had sleep apnea, obviously, at the same time. Her machine was... Sorry, Groovers. I got cut off by my daughter. She was reading from the town centre because tomorrow's Father's Day, and he's working during the day, so we have to get him something for dinner tomorrow night. Of course, I'll have to probably try and help there. So, yeah. So, as I said, a brief, short message today. I'm going to include some of yesterday's video as well for today because, let's face it, today's Saturday. Yesterday was Friday. And this is my third day on this CPAP machine. I'm not getting much sleep, so I'm trying to get some sleep now. So, yep, I will speak to you again soon, you lot. Take care until then. Oh, don't forget, subscribe, hit that like, and do you know that notification button? Right next door to that subscribe, hit that too, and I'll send you a message next time I upload. Toodaloo, cheerio, see you next time, chappies.